So here's a story about protection. Unfortunately, there was a CFO that Cheryl Beckholder had noticed in her organization, and he just went off on one of his coworkers. She was just feeling like she was being demolished. He was laying into her, and he was doing this in the workroom in front of everyone. How bad she was, how neglectful she was, and was using just the harshest language ever, just a really stern dressing down. And his anger and his disapproval was very apparent in his emotional demeanor as well. So Cheryl noticed this from her office through the glass, and later on that afternoon, she called him into her office and said, she just had to have the question like this: was this your best? Was that the best that you could do? And then that CFO, his total demeanor changed, his shoulders fell, and he actually started crying in front of her and said, that was actually probably one of the worst situations I've ever produced, the worst experiences I've ever created in my lifetime. And I just feel so bad. And then he turned around and went out into that room and just apologized publicly, not only to her, but to the entire team who heard all of this, to make things right. Now, he's going to have to work to build back trust over time because he broke it like that. But the fact that he made a repair that quickly and was that candid with his team to be able to say, this is not me. I don't behave like this. I don't want to create these experiences for you. I regret doing that. That went a long way for rebuilding trust and rebuilding harmony within a team that he had shattered by his misbehavior. So even when protection is violated, we can come alongside of each other and help each other build it back. So here's a story about excellence. Kind of a funny story. Steve Jobs was known for his demanding nature in pushing products to be their best. And so he took a prototype of the iPod and he threw it into a fish aquarium because they were like, the product engineers are like, we can't get any more space out of this. We can't make it any smaller. And he noticed all of these bubbles coming out as it was sunk in the water. He said, there's a lot of air in there. That means there's probably more room that you can get out of this. So they went back to the drawing board, and you could see one of the final products is much smaller than some of the original products. And he kept making it smaller and smaller and more compact with more memory, faster, longer battery lives. So the product was excellent. The software was excellent. And it sold tens of millions of products. And it put Apple as a leader in the product space. And it was one of their leading products for years. So pushing the excellence made an excellent experience for so many of us that use these products. So it's a great idea to push things to the excellence because everyone in the world is going to handle that and touch that, and that product is going to be part of their world.